Making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction. An absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognizable boxers in the history of the sport. He is the Grand Campeon, Julio Cesar Chavez. A man that had 90 professional fights before recording his first loss. Not many fighters in the history of this sport can say that.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad, I don't know, but it's the argument.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the straight left. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Beautiful counter shot. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. How about that time counter shot? There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He misses with that straight left. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get...
Here we go for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't find a home to that jab. That counter shot lands. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just stay focused. Be smart when you go out there.
The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook just can't find the target. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Well done with that counter shot. All the time. That's a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell for round 4. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. He threw a punch and just got countered. There's a counter shot. He misses with that jab. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. With welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That won't score. He misses with that straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter. Good counter punch. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Then step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that next one. Well, there was no... There's the bell for round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power. Julio Cesar Chavez goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being set in place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? And Manny goes down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. start round 7. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
That was showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. It's always fascinating to watch 2 good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
It's so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
These punches coming from every angle. Did you see that? Well, ay caramba! Julio, oh my goodness! Chavez is on the canvas! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You've got to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.